It's showtime. All right. I believe we are live. At least I hope we are.
Mm-hmm.
We're using Yardstream for the first time, so it's kind of difficult for us right now. We're not used to this.
Got the announcement from my iPhone that we're live. So, yes, I guess it's got to be true.
Your business idea needs a website?
Well, just bear with us as we're trying to figure out Yardstream here for the first time. And we'll give it a few minutes for people to join.
Why is it?
I think we're okay. We'll just give it a few.
Mm-hmm.
And looks like the Disney Nerd Herders are here. Hello, Charlie, Stacy. Here we are. There's the.
Okay.
Just using StreamYard for the first time, so I'm trying to figure out where to see the chat on here, so I can see it. How you guys doing tonight?
I totally missed their live stream the other. I totally forgot about it.
Well, but do you always have
Yeah.
the replay?
Yep, I know. I do. So I have to watch it.
We're both still trying to get over our colds here and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's hard to tell, but this room where we're recording from is actually a mess. We're trying to rearrange it.
I put all of it over here so you can see it.
Yeah.
the clutter, because we're still rearranging and trying to.
And we're doing everything new. There's a lot of new tonight. We're using StreamYard.
Yeah.
We got a new Logitech camera that we're using,
yeah.
and we actually have a new mic
Microphone
as well that we're trying out. And so I'm hopefully, usually being the software engineer I am, I don't like too many changes at once.
Right.
So I'm hoping this doesn't come back to bite us. Changing the format a little bit.
Yeah.
Just to see how it goes.
Yeah.
Hi, Mickey's girls. How you doing? Thank you for joining. So you see a bunch of the shit. So with the camera, I think is a wider angle camera, so you can actually see more of our stuff in the back. But we actually plan on fixing. I don't want to say what we're doing.
Yeah.
But we plan on fixing that.
Moving
it around, changing. I don't know, might do some painting or whatever.
Yeah. When time allows, you know how busy life is. So,
yeah, we're very busy, especially with Ronnie right now. He's basketball 4 nights a week, baseball's another 3 nights a week, and then he's doing skill and agility training another 2 nights a week. So I just got back from taking him to a pitching lesson right before this.
Yeah.
So, oh, cool. That's good to know.
I just had to change my glasses because the glare on my other glasses were like, you could all just see the computer, so it was hard.
Yeah.
And it was driving me crazy. These ones aren't as good as my other ones, but that's all right. I can still see.
All right. So you want to maybe we can start getting into our agenda here. What do you think?
Sure. We can do that.
All right.
So first thing
is we're going to.
Dun, 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 okay, we have words.
Yeah, we need some music. That's what we needed.
Yeah.
A keyboard or something. Yeah. So we figured we do our trip announcement on here. Some that already know us, we do go down to Disney a couple of times a year, usually once during the winter, once during the summer. So I think we're coming back. We're going back in August.
Yep.
I think the middle of August. It might change to later in August if we think we can get food and wine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and depending when school starts.
Because both you work at the school, Ronnie's going to be entering high school.
Yeah.
I think our daughter's college. I think we're good with her.
Yeah, that usually is like Labor Day, so that won't be an issue.
Yeah, so we'll be down the middle of August. We usually stay. We'll stay 5 days or so at Universal. I think Cabana Bay this time, and then we will hit you want to tell everyone where we're going to go? So we're DVC members, so we usually
Yep.
stay at a DVC resort in the summer.
And we like to change it up. We don't like to stay at the same resort.
Home resorts, Wilderness Lodge,
Right.
Copper Creek.
And we stayed there last summer.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're thinking of trying something different, and that we did put a poll out on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
I think your choice was,
Polynesian.
and I wanted the Riviera, something new. I liked it when we checked it out during the winter time.
Yeah.
Overwhelmingly, the
Everyone-
users chose Polynesian. I think it was like 80% to 20%.
Mm-hmm. You can't go wrong with the Polynesian, though.
Um,
We stayed there before years ago. I don't even know what year it was.
It was before the refurb.
Yeah, so
That
it was
I
like
know.
maybe 2013, I want to say, 14, around there. Yes, August this year. Yeah. Maybe we will overlap you. We'll be there at the same time.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
So we put I don't. I should have wrote down what the dates were. I don't remember. It's like the 12th to the 22nd ish is what I booked the Polynesian
That's
for.
for Polynesian, but we will be at Universal before that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, but I could push things out a little bit.
Mhm.
I still may try to convince her to go to the Riviera because it looked really nice to me.
Yeah.
But for now, we get the Polynesian. We're gonna stick to it.
Yeah.
Plus, the Riviera wasn't available. We would have to get on the waiting list,
Right.
which we had good success with in the past.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
so we'll be there.
Mhm.
We are excited. I think we're getting really excited for the summer trip already.
Yeah, because there's lots of new things. It's going to be new shows, new attractions that are going to
Yep. So,
be down there.
so we kind of made a list.
He made a list.
we have notes this time.
Yeah, because he goes, I talk too much off topic. I'm a chattermouth.
So just some of the things. So we were there in December during Christmas break.
Mhm.
So I think what we're excited to do that's new.
Mhm.
The first thing is the Ratatouille adventure at Epcot.
Yeah.
If it's anything like I've seen in Disneyland Paris,
Yeah.
I'm excited about that.
They just put the Gusteau sign up this week.
Yeah, because there is a restaurant
Is it-
that's going there, which I didn't write down what the name
Oh.
was.
Is it Gusteau?
I don't remember. I wasn't
Yeah.
wasn't thinking.
Yeah.
I totally forget about that.
But it's also a trackless vehicle, just
Yeah.
like Rise of Resistance, and but it's shaped as a big rat, a ratatouille. So that looks good.
And I think there's a place, a fast food walk-up place where you can get crepes.
Oh,
So I think that would
I
be
never
really
had a
interesting.
crepe. Mhm.
Just an out and about. Hello. Thanks for joining us. We're just in the middle of announcing our trip where we're going to be staying at the Polynesian in the middle of all.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, for Polynesian, definitely in the summertime with the tropical grounds and everything, and like the fire and everything. I think it just the ambiance is there.
Well,
Yeah.
plus being at nighttime, if I want to see the fireworks, it's a great viewing spot for the fireworks by the beach.
Right.
We were there December 30th to see the New Year's Eve fireworks from the Magic Kingdom, and just having that 360 view for like fireworks like New Year's Eve and July 4th, you just can't beat it.
Yeah, and it's not it's crowded. I mean, there's people there, but it's not like
Yeah, but you can relax on
you
the
can relax.
lounge
and,
chairs, and
Yeah.
it's really fun. Plus the pool's nice. Remember,
Yeah,
I think they still have the waterfall, right, that you can kind of sit under.
I think so. I'm not sure. And then plus hopefully in the summertime they'll have that walkway done so you can walk to the Magic Kingdom. I mean, it's a little haul, but sometimes it's better to walk than wait for the monorail. You get there quicker.
Yes.
Especially when it's crowded.
So what else are we interested in? So you got Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway,
Yep.
Hollywood Studios.
Yep,
That's
that's
the old.
called Great Movie Ride, which is one of my favorites. That was a good attraction. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I'm thrilled about this Mickey. I mean, I want to see it. It's new, but I don't like the new animation because it's not. I'm gonna say that every time because it's not old school Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. But I'll give it a chance. But I mean, I did like the movies because that's what the studios was about. And I'm still calling it MGM. That's what it was about: the studios and working studios and movies.
Change is good.
I know it's good, but Sometimes it's hard.
Yes, Stacy, we will be driving down again.
You'll be drinking more water.
But I have not. I've been off of caffeine for 3 weeks, going on 4 weeks right now. So I've been told by my partner here that I need to slow it down a little.
Yeah.
But I still wait and see what my cardiologist says.
Right. Exactly. But we're having decaf coffee. Well, you're having decaf coffee. I'm just having 1 cup coffee a day.
Yeah.
Now
So some of the other things we're interested in is the Regal Eagle Smokehouse at Epcot. So that's in the American Pavilion.
Yeah,
which is quick service.
It wasn't open, but you could see
it was supposed to be open, but I think they ran into delays.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that. Although I'm not a big
not a big
barbecue person, but hey, I'll try the barbecue beans.
Just try it. Oh. Beans, and then you'll go over to Germany and get a sauerkraut hot dog. And
you pay for it at nighttime.
As long as they're not taking the skyline, that would be
awesome. There's some new movies coming out at I call them movies at Epcot.
Yeah,
but,
well,
right. They're actually opening
movies
soon. So you got Canada Far, which is obviously in Canada.
Yeah.
Replacing the Martin Short.
Yeah, that's
special.
been gone for a while. Wasn't it gone?
I think so.
Summertime too. I hope they. I don't know if anyone else notices this, but the queue down there always smells like pee. I don't know why. down there to wait to go in the movie, it smells weird. Like I don't know. That's just my observation.
You got Awesome Planet, which is in Future World, so that's in the top level.
Where
the
Circle
land
of
is.
Life was.
Yeah.
And originally the Kitchen Cabaret, the original. That's
right.
I wish they would bring that back. I like old stuff.
France is adding the Beauty and the Beast sing along. I'll watch it once.
Now, where is that?
So that's going to be in the French Pavilion with
where the
Impressions de France.
Oh, so it's going to be in the same theater? They're going to alternate?
Yeah, and I haven't read how they were quite doing that yet. I know the ladies will like seeing that. I could give and take on that, but I'll still see it.
That's me and Madison's favorite.
Yeah, and then there's supposed to be the Seamless China Circle Vision, which, if you remember, they gave you the preview in the Epcot experience that we went into.
Yeah.
So that looked interesting. Hi, Lauren Travels. Thank you for joining. Yeah, we're going to be there mid-August. Mid to late August. I may change it. I'm waiting to find out when Food and Wine is, and then compare it to when the kids stop school or when you stop work. But we'll be doing. We're going to be doing Universal and Islands Adventure as well. Another thing I'm interested in is the Roundup Rodeo Barbecue. So that's going to be a table service barbecue area at Toy Story Land.
Oh, Toy Story Land.
Again, another barbecue place.
Yeah.
But I know. I like having different varieties.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. And the last thing that I'm really interested in is the Epcot Space 220 restaurant. That just looks fabulous. Just the scenery, being able to. I want to see how it's going to make you feel like you're in space while you're eating there. And so that I think that's a lot of the stuff that's fun. And I know I didn't check what Universal's having new, but I know in the spring of this year, the Jason Bourne Stuntacular is opening up. So that's what's being that's replacing the Terminator 2 show. So my son and I, we like Jason Bourne. We love the Bourne movies. I'm sure we're gonna like it. I'm not sure what you guys would think.
Maybe I'll see it once.
Something new to try out.
Yeah, something different. I don't know.
Yeah. So let's take a look at the chat real quick. Yeah. So yeah, we didn't want to meet people during the Christmas trip, or didn't reach out to people, because I know a lot of people that live there may not have the right pass. They can be blocked out.
Right.
And it's so hectic there at Disney during that week. I feel like a lot of the locals skip the parks. I know I would try to.
I would.
But summertime, as it gets closer, I'd love to, if people are going to be at the parks.
Yeah, it's more relaxed in the summer. We leave the parks more or have more time, you know, then Christmas is like, because it seems like you have to be there in the park the whole time. Go.
One other thing I want to go back to the trip real quick that we want to try that we never done is renting a boat to see like the Epcot fireworks.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing. Harmonious is coming out, replacing Epcot Forever.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting. So again, if you know,
if you're
we're gonna buy the boat,
yeah,
and I think it fits. You said 8.
8 or
12,
I forget what the number.
So if people want to, you know, people are going to be down there and want to come along.
Yep.
We
could have a little party boat going on.
Yep. We're probably going to call soon to see when we can book that. So,
yeah.
You know, people are interested and want to join us on that, and they're available that night.
Yeah.
So that sounds good. But we'll probably hopefully we can have more details on that in the next month or 2.
Yeah.
I don't know how far in advance you have to.
Right.
Check that out. Yes, that's at Disney.
Yep, you can rent pontoon boats, and they have a driver that drives you up to the it's right near France there.
Just under the bridge, you said, right?
Yeah, just under the outside the bridge.
Yeah, and I think you said they had some snacks like sodas, waters,
yeah, just
like
little
things.
Yeah, but you can buy more if you want. I think.
Yeah, so we're going to research that a little bit, and of course we're going to probably do some dessert parties. We just don't know which ones. We always do 1 or 2.
We love the Star Wars one. That was really good because they put you right where the stage is, up above all the other people for the fire. It was great.
Yeah.
I was like, this is awesome. I'm like,
and you're not with the crowds. It's a little more.
Right. Yeah.
I don't mind being with the crowds, but I know you do.
Yeah. Well, see, you're tall. So you and Ronnie are tall, so you're above people. Me and Madison are in the armpits. So and we can't see no matter what. If we're standing close, we cannot see because all I'm seeing is people's backs.
Yeah.
So it's different when you're short. I'm 5 feet nothing. So it's like I can't see anything. So it's better off just to be back, you know.
Right. So I'm going to go to another segment that I think I'm going to try to. At least for now, we can try to have a real small segment. I'm going to call it This Week in Florida Theme Park News. Just a recap of announcements, things we read, just the top things that are of real interest to us. That sound good?
And you got pictures too, right?
Yep. I'm going to try to do a little show and tell. So
just bear with them.
Just bear with me. I'm hoping this works out well. It did in all my tests.
I don't know where it is. Oh, there.
All right. So this is a lot of my news I get on the tweets from all you people that I follow.
On the tweeter.
So this one's from Touring Plans. Although I think we've seen other stuff, but they had a great picture of this Millennium Falcon popcorn bucket.
It's not big at all. It's like, how are you going to ride with that? It's like, I mean, usually when we buy a popcorn bucket, we know we're leaving the park, so we get it and then leave.
Yeah.
Because you would have to, because you can't. We go on rock and roller coasters with that, you're getting smacked in the face with them.
Now, would you want this? Falcon. I mean, it looks cool with the. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't want them to put
the popcorn in it because it would be clean. I'm like, just give me the box. You know, it's huge.
Be honest, being a Star Wars fan, I think it's too big for me. If I'm gonna have a Millennium Falcon, I'm gonna go. Yeah. By the Hasbro or Kenner ones.
Yeah, it's huge. Where would you put it? I mean, you'd have to hang it from the ceiling, maybe.
So, what do you guys think? Any of you guys out there interested in this Millennium Falcon popcorn bucket? just curious what you guys think. All right. So that was interesting.
What's your next thing?
My next thing is look out tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
For Disney, the Ride of the Resistance is opening up at Disneyland.
Yeah, so all the vloggers would be there live, probably doing all their stuff.
So I'm working from home tomorrow, so it'll give me something if people are live streaming. I know we've been on it and everything, but I'm just this Disney nut that can't get enough of this stuff, especially when I'm working.
And it's not slowing down at all. Every day there's crowds there at 5 a.m. every day.
I just saw they announced for March You know how they have the early magic hours?
Yeah.
They removed those for March.
Yeah.
And moved those to be extra magic hours in the evening.
Oh.
So I think, I haven't looked, but the park's probably, I'm going to bet it's opening at 7 a.m. still because of the demand.
Yeah.
But I would like to see what I want to compare what the demand is at Disneyland to Disney World. And the other interesting thing is they are doing the same board and pass procedures that Hollywood Studios is currently doing.
I mean, I like the board and pass procedure. I don't mind it.
I just don't like having it.
Yeah,
you're on vacation.
You don't want to get up at 5. You want to be there at 5 in the morning. That's the only thing that stinks. But if you plan it right, how many days you're going there, get up early and then leave, go back, take a nap, and then, you got to plan accordingly.
Yep.
If you get it early, board and pass, you can do that. Or you can come back. You got 2 hours to return. So
yeah. So
it beats waiting in line for 5 hours.
So we're going to give this credit to this info from the Disney Parks blog, which I do get a lot of my info from.
Yep.
Another piece of info that I thought was interesting that I wish we were down there for. This is from Attractions Magazine, and it's the Festival of the Arts. So Festival of the Arts is starting tomorrow, and I know some of the vloggers and media got preview. I think earlier this week, if I want to say Monday. But what I wanted to point out, because I love some of the merchandises, you can see some of the T-shirts that look cool.
Figment. Oh, I want a figment.
But I'm just really getting into the pins.
Oh, yeah, those are cool.
I can't blow it up anymore, unfortunately. But those are the Figment pins that they're selling at the Arts at the festival. I want to say, I think Lauren actually was the first one that I saw posting this. I think she retweeted this.
Yeah.
So Lauren Travels had this, and I'm just in love with those pins.
Those are cool.
I might have to try to find them and buy them online.
Yeah.
So there was one other thing I wanted to do that it seems like my Twitter is broken out here, is they had the Figment ears. So
That's them right there, isn't it?
So if you can see the Figment ears here.
It's loading.
Yeah, I'm using Safari for the share. You typically use Chrome.
Yes.
But if you can see where my cursor is, these are the ears.
Cute. Can't go wrong with anything Figment.
No, and I'm showing it to you because I know you would really enjoy that.
I don't think the hype will ever be over for the Resistance, because it's not for Flight of Passage. It's still long.
Yes.
Still 3 hours long.
So I'm going to stop sharing that because it's not coming through. I apologize for that. And the last piece of news that I want to mention, and I didn't see too many people mentioning this, but did you know they had a live R2-D2 moving around at Hollywood Studios right around the launch bay area?
Okay.
So I know they announced they were doing it from Disneyland, but then I saw someone tweet out that it was happening at Hollywood Studios as a test, as a trial run, which I think is cool.
Yeah.
I think the more characters they can have walking around Galaxy's Edge, like you saw Boba Fett, which I'm still mad at, but I think
just sitting there on my phone, then they're like, Boba Fett, it's Boba Fett. And the guy's like, you want a picture of Boba Fett? I'm like, yeah. But he chooses you. You stand in a square and he chooses who he wants to, take a picture with. He does choose everybody, but.
So I think that's all I had for the Disney news. I mean, I think that's the stuff I was more interested in. I know that there's more, but I think there's other people that talk about it. I just want to talk about the stuff that was of interest to us.
Yeah, they do have a lot of characters in Garage. They have Chewie, Stormtroopers. Kylo Ren is walking around sometimes. That lady with the blue hair, I don't know her name.
She's from the Clone Wars. I should have checked on her name from the last time. But they need more.
Yeah,
I want to see more.
And Rey, she's walking around. And sometimes they're, the whatever the spaceships, I don't know what they're called, but they're fixing them. Like Rey will be fixing
the X-Wing.
The X-Wing or the Millennium Falcon. They come out and they're pretending to be fixing it and stuff. People take pictures of them and stuff.
All right, so I think what everybody's probably interested in is a pin haul.
Oh yeah.
But before we go to that, maybe just take a quick look at the chat, the Twitter chat. So Lauren says a lot of the food doesn't look good at the art.
I didn't look at the food.
I didn't either. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I always find the foods are hit and miss from what I see from other vloggers, especially with food and wine. And even during the Christmas time, I think we found a lot of the food was hit or miss.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But the thing about the Festival of Arts that looks interesting is where everyone gets to paint a little square of a mural.
Oh.
And I would like to see the artwork that some of the vendors are selling there.
Yeah.
No, so we can come back with a lot of that stuff.
I know we don't have any wall space. We don't have any space at all. A-wing, yes.
Yes, you know what the A-wing is.
Yeah,
That's the white and red one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know that one. Yeah. I know, I said spaceship. I was wrong. I know it was wrong.
And then Charlie said, if we got the Millennium Falcon popcorn bucket, just hang it from the ceiling.
Yeah, this.
Oh, it didn't come up nice. It just goes pew 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 pew.
Well, we already have the big X-wing fighter. That's pretty big.
No,
too.
we don't have the big X-wing fighter.
What is it called?
It's the TIE Fighter.
TIE fighter, whatever. You know what
you
I
get
mean.
the TIE Fighter
I get
popcorn
it mixed
bucket.
up. Yeah, I don't know where that is. That's huge too.
All right.
No, we're dying.
So let's get into the pin haul.
All right.
And I'm going to say, we just took the pins out yesterday. We still have all our merchandise
in the bags
in the living room because it's just the schedule is busy. And
all
being
right, so
sick
what are
hasn't
we
helped.
starting first?
Just pick those.
These?
I didn't realize we bought so many pins. I don't know if you knew we bought this many.
No.
So we kind of grouped them together ahead of time. And no,
Christmas
hold on.
Okay. All right.
So, and hopefully I can get these displayed so you guys can see them.
Yeah.
So I'm going to call this the Christmas pins.
Christmas pins.
All right.
Some of the Christmas pins.
So.
I know the reflection is hard, so.
Yeah. So we're going to try our best here. So here's. How can I do this? I was practicing earlier. So this is a Mickey on a train, right?
Yep.
And he's in a Santa suit. So hopefully you can see that, and that's coming through. Now I think
Does that move? No. Okay.
Right. Maybe if you display it.
This way? Wait,
like
that?
Yeah, hopefully people can see it.
I know it's like crooked, but I'm trying to do it so you don't see the glare.
Yep.
That's a Stormtrooper snowman, right?
Yep. And what does it say on there?
Up to snow good. Up to snow good.
All right. Now these next ones that we're going to show you are from the Mickey's Christmas Party. Yep. So this is the pass holder pin.
It moves. It's a pass holder.
That's Santa Goofy.
This little thing moves. I don't know what that is supposed to. Oh,
it's a little ladybug.
No, it's not a ladybug. Why would it be a ladybug on
it's
Christmas?
An egg.
No, an egg for Christmas.
All right, just show them. They don't need.
It's something that Chip is throwing. Maybe it's a cookie. I don't know.
No. All right.
I can't tell.
So here's a gingerbread man.
Gingerbread man. Yep, and they'll say 2019 on it.
Now they had other ones. We only got what was available. They did have a whole set that was in a frame.
Yeah.
You could get all of them. We bought it and then we ended up returning it because it was $250. And I just said, I don't love pins that much. But then I spent $250 on some pins that I will show you at the end.
Yeah. And this is
Mrs.
Snowman?
Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah, this is Christmas Party on it.
Yep. I think that looks like that's Minnie.
I think so, yeah. Because she has a flower in her hair. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. So that looks pretty cool. And this is probably my favorite Christmas one out of this bunch.
Oh, we gotta go closer to the camera. You can't see.
All right, we'll try to get closer. So this is the Muppet Christmas Carol. So hopefully that's...
Do it like angled.
Yeah, hold on. Is this better?
Try not to get the glare.
So this is my favorite pin from the bunch. And let's show those other ones real quick. You gotta...
Closer.
Yeah, so these are the other ones. I'll try to show them again.
I'm like, where is the camera?
Hold on. I'm trying to get it without the glare, if I can.
Try like this down. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so hopefully you guys can see those.
Yeah, 2 more. He got long arms.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Now he's cooking.
Those. And then let me show these last 2 over again.
And the Muppet pin is cool. There you go.
Yeah.
It's a little blurry, but
I'm trying to get it's the focus. Move your head behind my hands. So hopefully.
There we go.
All right.
Right. All right. What's
Yeah,
next?
and the Muppet pin is probably my favorite from that bunch, especially if you're a Muppets fan. So, nope. Do the Star Wars. So let me show you the Star Wars. We'll show you the Star Wars pins.
Okay. Put these back.
Yeah. And I really only stuck with the limited edition instead of the old edition. I thought the limited edition looks better. I'm going to show you these 2. These are from the Black Spire Outpost. So one looks like it. One has Kylo Ren with the Stormtroopers, and the other one is just with Stormtroopers. And I think there was a couple more in this set, but I think these are the ones that I was really interested in. So hopefully those are coming out.
They look pretty good. I mean, they're kind of a little blurry anyway to begin with, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like a picture on the pin.
This other one was probably more I liked because it was based on the Rise of Skywalker movie.
Oh.
Right? Because it's Sith Trooper and it's the red.
Oh, the red
Sith Trooper.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully you can see that. And I thought that was a cool looking design there. And these are all limited edition. And these next 2, so what's this one? This one says "Long Live the Resistance."
Isn't that Poe saying?
And this is Poe's X-Wing.
Look, I knew something.
Hey, Daddy-O. Or I'm sure I'm not saying that right, but thank you for joining. So hopefully you can see that.
Yeah, that looks good.
And then I had to get this Ride of the Resistance pin. That looks like
Lando.
It is Lando. Everybody loves Lando.
What's not to love about Lando? Yeah, I forgot to get that pin I wanted of Princess Leia, Rise of the Resistant Magnet. I have to get it and go back.
And they had another one based on the Ride of the Resistance ride, but it was open edition, and I don't know. I'd rather stick to the limited edition, or if it's something I really, really love, I wanted to get that.
Right,
so, Stacy, which one did you like? Did you like that last one, or the? I think that's what I'm assuming you like that last one with Lando.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. What's next? These?
Yeah, because let's do these next. Because those other ones are my favorite. I have one of my favorites.
These?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's show those.
Right.
All right. This is probably my least favorite pin.
Okay. I hate this pin.
I could care less about this pin. But it's 2020 Stitch.
We had to get it Stitch because Ronnie loves Stitch, and it's 2020, so. So these are the pins I don't hate. Thank you.
I thought this one was cool because this is, ooh, it changes color as you move it. See that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Didn't even know
it
that.
even
We
better.
just keep buying stuff. We don't even look at things.
This is the test track vehicle. And if you can see how it's changing color from blue to like a
Red.
pink.
I'd say it's red, but that's me, but it could be pink.
That is cool.
Yeah.
I like that pin.
Yeah, we like rad pins too.
Right. We got some, this is a Frozen 2 pin. We got this from Madison because she likes it. And it says, "True to myself." So hopefully that's coming in. Oh, Sophie would like the Stitch one?
Yeah.
We have a bunch of Stitch because Ronnie likes them. If she's doing pin trade-in, Stacy, we should see, we have some doubles that we can just stop by and give to you so that way she can just get going on trading some pins. We have some from Halloween and stuff like that. Just message us and we'll find them and we'll just give them to you. We have some from the Riviera. So this one says, oh, I'm not gonna, my accent.
Ole?
Ole de var.
No, it's not. It's just a V. Ole de vivere. Whatever.
So
You are Italian. You should know these things.
No, I never spoke Italian. So
he speaks Boston.
This,
no, Rhode Island, actually.
this actually is pretty cool.
Yeah.
This one has only lived in 2000, which is from opening day. So I was kind of surprised it still had this.
Still had it.
I was excited for this one. Say, this is the opening day pin. So hopefully that's, come on, come in. Right, and then this is the last Riviera pin, and it's just, you know, kind of Mickey, Dapper Mickey and Minnie.
Yeah,
just on the night out on the town.
Well, it's like French Riviera, right?
Yeah.
French Riviera.
So hopefully it.
There you go. Yeah, you go. Bunny view. I can't even say it. Benny.
And then see if I
terrible.
And that was the previous one.
Yeah.
You can see it says grand open in 2019. Well, our rule, Stacy, is as long as we went there, even if it's just to eat dinner, we'll get a pin from there.
Yeah.
Although we did break that rule with the next set of pins we'll show you.
Oh yeah.
I got this even though we never stayed here before, but I couldn't resist this Coronado Springs pin.
You just look cool.
Yeah, and it reminded me of the Grand Pistino.
You will, maybe. What's up?
This one's Epcot Forever.
Oh yeah,
Epcot, with Figment. I love Figment and I love Epcot.
Yeah.
And,
we like old school Epcot.
Yeah, and this kind of reminded me of that.
Yeah.
Charlie says Stacy's rules are too tight. Now these other two, so I always at Epcot, if you go to the China Pavilion in what is it, the House of Good Fortune? Yeah. Right? They sometimes, you can sometimes find stuff from Tokyo Disneyland.
Oh.
So these two pins I found there, they're actually from Shanghai Disney. I guess they couldn't sell them there or whatever, but hey, I don't care. I get these for $8 a piece, which made me even happier. But I thought they were really cool.
I didn't even see that you got these. They're in a plastic, so it's hard to see.
So I thought that was cool. Just a Mickey hat, you know, black with the castle there, diamond kind of ears, right? And this one, just plain old Mickey's face.
Yeah. Yeah.
So hopefully that's coming through. I didn't take them out of the plastic yet. But I just couldn't resist those. And for $8, you couldn't go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lauren, I would love the set of Figment pins from Arts of Festival. You could pick them up. If you want to message us, you know, I'd get the money sent to you through PayPal or whatever, however you want to do that. Just message us.
Please.
Just appreciate it. Yep. Now these are not my favorite that I got, but we were hunting these down.
It was like a fun game.
But they're cool.
Yeah.
I never. This is resort specific Christmas pins. So I'll show you here. So this is Pop Century.
That's where we stayed. Christmas.
Come on. And then if you turn this little thing.
Back up a little bit. It's glary.
I'm struggling here. So there we
There you
go.
go. Got it.
So Pop Century, and then it had the Jungle Book.
I was gonna say Jungle Cruise.
So we were looking at all those. Every hotel we looked at for the Christmas decorations, this is what we're looking for.
Yeah.
We couldn't find Wilderness Lodge and Contemporary, correct?
I think because they were out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got one of them was
So
the
this-
last one. I think it was
So
Boardwalk.
yeah, so this one's Yacht Club, right? And
It was just a fun little scavenger hunt. Every time we went, I'm like, oh, let's see if they have a pin.
come on, Mickey and Minnie.
And they're dapper.
And so now
Oh yeah,
this is
they always have pretty Resort Pacific. Pacific
that's Polynesian,
pins. I can't even talk.
and this is Moana, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, these are just adorable looking. This one's Riviera. And then if we turn it around, you get Minnie and Mickey. Oh, Mickey, yeah, they've been getting better and better looking resort pins. I'm really enjoying these. So this one's the Grand Floridian. See if I can get, come on.
And these were only available at the holidays time. So when they were gone, they were gone.
Yeah.
So,
I might try to find the ones on eBay that we need. And that's Alice, right, from Alice in Wonderland.
mhm.
We got two more here.
Yeah, we got to the resorts late because in the beginning.
This one's
we were
Boardwalk.
sick.
This was the very last one.
Yep.
At Boardwalk.
I snagged the last one. I was like, score.
So we got Boardwalk. And Mickey on the bike. And last but not least.
Oh, is that the bike that they ride around?
Yes, on the Boardwalk.
Yeah, the crazy people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, and this one's Coronado Springs. Come on. Right? And then, and I know that's from Coco. What's his name? I don't know his name. We haven't really seen the movie.
Is his name Coco? No. Is that Coco?
Samwise? No, that's Lord of the Rings.
What? I don't know. What's his name? I don't know.
All right. So that's,
Mm-hmm.
I thought those were those are really cool.
Right.
All right. Let's do those boxes.
These ones?
So we bought some mystery boxes, and we haven't opened them, so you can see. We'll do these first. So, if I can get the focus right here. But these are, what are these?
Oh, night, Lauren.
So Stacy, we had some cork boards that we bought. We have pins on them, but we don't like how they just look plain.
Yeah,
That we're trying to,
we gotta
we're gonna
fix it.
hang things up we can share. We'll share with folks what we decided to come up with. Just so you know, we bought from Michael's. We bought some.
No, jointed fabric.
Sorry, what is this?
Felt.
Some black felt.
Yeah, felt or velvet or whatever.
Felt.
You know.
And we're gonna try to put them in shadow boxes.
Yeah.
And if you can see,
We bought the shadow boxes on Amazon.
Come on.
We're gonna a project, maybe February vacation.
So there's a bunch of different pins. We're gonna open them up here.
Can we open them or just?
Yeah, you can open up one.
How do you open it?
Just rip the box. And I think these mystery boxes, you get 2 pins, right?
Oh,
Yes, you get 2 pins.
we have some super glue on here. Oh, God.
So the first pin, ooh, look at that one.
Oh,
Cheshire Cat.
I killed the box.
So that's the first one we got out of our Christmas mystery box. And let me check in this next one. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
And next, we got Dopey.
No.
Actually, didn't Tom Brady? This could be a Tom Brady pin. Woo! Sorry, Stacy. I can't part this one unless I get a double.
Oh, wait a minute.
But we got
We did get a double. Not a stitch.
Stitch.
We did.
Oh,
Two
but
Dumb Brady's. So
but maybe Sophie would like this Dopey. Or as I call it, the Tom Brady pin.
Yeah, I don't know what he was wearing, that trench coat and that hat. He did look like Dopey.
Right, I got one more Christmas box here. We'll open.
And then we have Star Wars.
Then we got a Star Wars mystery box, and then I'll show you my favorite collection that we brought down there.
Yeah. We run out of time, so move it along, mister.
All right. Ooh. And so, Tinkerbell. Ooh. I like when I don't get doubles.
Yeah.
And Donald Duck. Pretty cool. It's kind of similar to what they did at Halloween. With Halloween, we're just similar to heads,
Yeah.
but just pumpkins.
Yeah.
Right.
There you go.
But while my wife's opening that up, I saw this. These are the Star Wars Retro Mystery pin set. I loved it. It had Darth Vader there. And these are all the different pins you could get in this box, which I thought I kind of liked. Oh, yes. Score. That's Boba Fett. I'm not going to get that one up. And I just need one more. Yes! That's the other one I wanted. I don't care about anything else I get. Awesome. And Darth Vader. Oh, yes. So I'm opening up the last box here. You can open up that one.
Oh, you're welcome. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. Had a good time. Oh,
R2D2.
hey, at least we have no doubles.
And this is just a regular Stormtrooper. All right.
All right, so
This actually was kind of fun opening up. Now for the big reveal. So I had I don't know if you remember from the D23. I remember watching some live streams of various live streams there. That there was a pin set of Epcot, so they had like the symbol from each pavilion, land, whatever, however you want to call it. And I can barely see what these are and what they mean and being late. But I saw these were outside. These were
with like the
within
camera shop.
Yeah, where the camera shop is when you first walk.
Right under
main
Spaceship
entrance.
Earth. Yeah, Spaceship Earth, yeah.
I saw these. They had it in a window, and it says "coming soon." And I'm telling Ronnie, man, I can't believe I'm going to miss these. These are not going to be here. You were buying some pins, and I saw them all behind the counter. So this cost me
$200 something. And like the lady's like, "You need them all." I'm like, "Yes, a box."
We
of
were
every
missing
color.
one. She missed one color. I was counting them, and then I went back in the store, looked at the display to find out the color that I was missing. They actually thought I was strange, but you needed the set. But they come in this box like this, and then that's the pin.
Yeah, I don't know what you're excited about. Just like circles.
It's for Epcot.
Oh, okay. I'm just. I don't see the the
Now this
thrill.
this one.
Oh yeah, Epcot forever. Well, the old Epcot. We got shirts like that. I like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they had stuff for the new Epcot design.
Yeah.
So, again, the same T-shirts we saw at D23.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's 14 in this set. I mean, look at this one.
Mm-hmm. Now you're gonna keep these in the boxes? Or?
Now we're gonna try to display these. I'm thinking it's some kind of shadow box or something. I'm not quite sure.
What's that for?
I don't. I don't know. I have to look it up. U.S. Like some of them, like that's like water. So I think this might be for Moana, if I had to guess.
What? Why Moana's there? Oh, is it for the new Epcot?
Yes, for the new Epcot and
so
existing stuff.
So each thing is going to have their own little thing.
Yes, you don't. So they had this all displayed in the Disney Experience, right?
Oh yeah.
Which was just a display area, the video.
Yeah.
Kind
it's
of
in
show.
the old Odyssey building there. They have you can get snacks and drinks there. Take some pictures. They have a little 3D show. It's just it's a constantly running show, so you just walk in there, check it out. It's pretty cool. Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Rachel. Thank you for joining. No worries. You know, join as you can. You know, everybody's busy and everything. And let me I'll just quickly show you. Interested? I can do some research to figure out what these all resort to.
I seen one of them on the Odyssey building that over, so I did one of those symbols.
Yeah.
I don't know one, but
well, it's like one of them's like remember the Communicore.
Yeah.
But my head's kind of hurting working all day to kind of. Yeah, I don't want to get this stuff wrong. We got 3 more here.
Yeah.
And they're not all straight in the box, but we might show you how we display these because we have other Epcot pins that were Mickey heads, one that represents each country. So I might do just a Epcot display here. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Hey, is this a double? I hope not. I'll be
no, this is a different color.
Okay, yeah. And this is the last one. So for me, this is kind of my favorite pin set that I bought this trip. So that's all the pins that we have. Let's quickly look through the chat here. Yeah, I felt like these were going to sell out fast. I mean, I know they're $18 a piece, but people who really love Epcot, they're going to eat this up, right? I mean,
yeah,
that's why I like it, because it reminds me of what Epcot used to be.
Yeah.
The stuff we remember.
Yeah, like old school Epcot.
Rachel, we did not get any free pins there. Oh, you're talking about the big button pins. No, we didn't get any of those. And we didn't do any pin trading. I just find Christmas week, it's so crowded. That's one thing I just want to stay away from. I think we tried pin trading one time. I think our kids are more into it.
Yeah.
I think they get really excited for it. I'm more into the limited edition type pins.
Yes, you don't. Want
which
to
would I
trade
would
it.
never trade.
Right. So.
I like some of the mystery box pins, which would probably be the more of the ones I would maybe trade, but that's just how I feel about that. Yes, Mickey girls, I do like the display box. So my kind of thinking is what I want to do is get a shadow. I got to test this out, but have a shadow box, straighten out that pin, and just have the box with the pin in it, and just have them in a big rectangle, make a big square, and that's my design.
Rectangle or square? Two different shapes.
Well, whatever this makes. Work for this. So, married. I actually did marry someone that was a cast member that worked for Disney. She worked at the Disney store down in Braintree, and I remember all your money that you earned,
which wasn't much,
went right towards
buying Disney junk. Yeah.
So we still have. I'm like, at some point we should share the snow, like the old style snow globes, because we still have those.
Lots of snow globes, lots of Disney Beanie Babies.
Actually, and old style pins before these types of pins.
Yeah.
Right. You used to get like only cast member pins.
So every when a new promotion would come out, you get a new video, you get the pin, you put it on your sweater.
You should show them your sweater that you actually kept. That's actually, I think, worth a lot of money.
Because you're not supposed to keep it.
Yeah. Okay. Old style. We should show that again one time.
Yeah.
We might have it.
Yeah, and every Christmas I got a card from Michael Eisner with a ticket to Disney in it.
Yeah. Now, Stacy and Charlie, what I'm trying to convince her is we want to move. We've been talking about moving to Florida. I want to move there so bad. Trying to convince her to work at Disney again. No, like being a cook, right? Or I don't know. I'll drive a bus. I don't care. I'll drive the boats.
Yeah, you drive the minivan.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to work in the parks because then it loses the magic. Right. I wouldn't mind working at a resort. I'd be fine with that.
Hello, Morgan James. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, he was asking about any tips on getting tickets for not being so expensive to Disney. And Stacey said length of stay.
Yes. I think length of stay, that's why we go down for so long. Although we're annual pass holders because we go down. I feel annual pass holders with the discounts, that as long as you go down twice, you can make it worthwhile.
Or like 2 weeks, I think that's the
kinda even. I know Undercover Tourists is a place that people mention to try to get tickets cheaper. I've never been through that before. So I either bought a Disney package with the resort deal, or we've been annual pass holders. But I would probably look at Undercover Tourist. Rachel, yep. So we did discuss our next trip. We're going to Disney World again in the middle of August. For right now, we're going to stay in at the Polynesian. We're going to use our DVC points there.
Yeah, I think.
Rachel, when are you going? Oh, so she's going to Disneyland in September. So Rachel, for popcorn buckets, I will tell you like some of the ones, like the Christmas tree one and the Millennium Falcon one, the bigger, more popular ones are $25.
Yeah.
Some of the lesser ones, like some of the Mickey ones, I mean, we'll show you what popcorn buckets we got. I think was $20, correct?
Huh?
For that Mickey popcorn bucket.
What Mickey one?
The Elf, Mickey Elf.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, I think it was around 20. So between $20 and $25 for a popcorn bucket.
And then the regular buckets, the refillable ones are like what, 13 or something like that.
13 to 15, and then the refill is only $2. Yeah. And we should have done that this last time. I don't know what we were thinking.
Yeah, we're dumb. We should just bring the one we have. People, bring old ones and they refill it most.
Yeah, and Charlie and Stacy are pass holders.
Yeah.
I think it just makes it easier because if you're going to buy a month of stay ticket's good to save money. Because when we bought month of stay tickets or got at the package, we never got the park hopper because that does add a significant amount of money to it. So we have always gotten rid of the park hopper when we did that.
But we like the clock upper
We do.
because we like to change it up and say, oh, let's go here tonight. You know.
Yeah, so like it's February, you got to plan your trips out. We might say, hey, on this day we're going to go to Epcot. Well, when the trip actually occurs, I like to improvise and change things. I may start out at Epcot, but then maybe end the night at Animal Kingdom or Hollywood Studios. And being a pass holder just makes that a lot easier.
Right, and then you get the memory maker being the pass holder, which is good.
Yes, which you don't get with regular tickets. So if people are interested,
by the extra cost,
I could do a video and try to break that down and show you how I figured out what the break-even point is.
Yeah.
Just message us and we can work on that. So it is 10 o'clock. I don't want to step on anybody else's toes. So we have.
Yeah, they get two because they go earlier or later. They overlap,
yes,
so that's
and that makes sense.
Yeah, to get 2 years out of it. Yeah, that works.
So who's on right now? Is it D&G Explorers? Do you have that list?
I have no idea. No, I don't think so. I think they're Wednesdays.
Right. So one thing I would say is if you go to the liveplace.com, that has a schedule of a lot of other live streams out there. So if you're ever looking to get your Disney fix, and there's also people that do have live streams that are not Disney related, you can kind of get a schedule of any kind of family friendly live stream that's going on.
What's today?
Thursday. So there's no one after us.
Yeah.
Cool. So Dean does do his channel. He's the one that runs the live place, so you should definitely take a look at him. I think he's on at Tuesday nights.
Yeah, I believe so.
Right?
Yeah.
You have Myers and the Mouse. I know they were recently down on a trip.
They were live streaming last week.
Yeah.
We watched a little bit of them.
They have a regular show Saturdays at 1. The Disney Nerd Herders.
Yeah.
Right? They're on Wednesdays at 7 p.m.
Right.
So definitely check them out.
In More Sunshine. He's
I think Tuesday nights, right? 6:30 or 7:30?
I think it was 7:30. It's hard to see. It's not showing it.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I think he's 7:30 on Tuesday nights. Yeah. But definitely check out the live place. There's a lot of them on there. A lot of we've always checked out. We go through this when we're looking for something to watch.
Yeah.
So this was a lot of fun.
Corey's on. Is it on?
Yeah. Feel free to check out Corey Meets World. Yep. So we had a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We had fun sharing our pin collection. Yeah. We don't know what we're going to format we'll have. I think we're going to stick to this format, but we don't know what the topics yet.
Yeah.
We'll figure that out in the next couple of days.
Yeah.
So, so until next time, thanks for joining, and we'll see you next week at the same time.
Have a great night, everyone.
Yep. Have a great night. Bye.
Good long weekend.